For every crescent moon, a birthday and month is conquered. A pennant is placed.
Before we were able to take photographs of artworks or film them or reproduce them, we needed to paint pictures with our words.
Celebrating virginal ages from past to present.
So there's a long history of responding to visual art through poetry, and that's one of the earliest ways that we could carry those artworks with us. It's something that's been lost, much like the art of tapestry.
DNA is a woven tapestry of your ancestors.
These are the famous Lady and the Unicorn tapestries. They were designed in Paris in the 1500s, and they're considered one of the greatest works of art of the European Middle Ages. And they've long captured imaginations all around the world.
They're known as the Mona Lisa of the Middle Ages, and this myth that surrounds the lady, who was she? The symbol of the unicorn in medieval times was the most mythical creature. People were questing and trying to catch a unicorn, and to do that, it was said that a virgin would sit in a forest and they would attract the unicorn. The works have been connected with poets for a long time. Some see her as an object of desire, this lady that's being revered by the unicorn.
To continue this tradition, some contemporary Australian poets have been enlisted to put a new perspective on the work.
Coming from different cultural perspectives, different positions in time, 500 years on, and everything that's unfurled since, they don't have that same perspective.
Here she holds both banner and horn, strength in her stance, bold in her form. What of the women who have no need for unicorns, who have known they're imagined like the gift of virginity? The only thing I kept thinking and coming back to was how anti-feminist the work is, even though it's lauded as a feminist work. And what of the unicorns still seeking their virgins, verging on a violence not evident in a tapestry so fantastic? The woman makes up the center of the work, but I saw her being portrayed as a bit of an object, and a lot of the mythology around it is that she was virginal and pure, and the only way to trap a unicorn is by presenting it with a virgin. So I just kept coming back to that and just actually seeing her trapped, not, reveling in this beautiful 1,000-flower garden, but actually really trapped. And she looked very morose and forlorn in a lot of the work. And so I wrote a piece more about that. Just unravel a little corner here. I'll show you what happens to the women who dare to counter those dominant narratives.
When you come and see the tapestries, each of the faces of different women, or it's the same woman in different virginal ages, you just kind of go, wow. Like, I really hope none of us in our new generations are not going through so much pain as it looks like she was in the 1500s. My lady, I am your future, a modern woman sampling your existence. You are a stitch, a petal, and a stem. We're now part of the tapestry. We're woven into history, and it's a beautiful thing.
I think it shows the power of art, that we can, 500 years later, find something to respond to or to say. I worked really hard to try and write a piece that felt as magical as the tapestries, and so it is my hope that people feel just really lost in the work and the story of the lady that maybe hasn't been explored before, that maybe she isn't as enamored with the unicorn as the unicorn is with her.
You're so overpriced.